So, with all of your knowledge and experience, for people at home that want to start competing, or they're an active competitor right now, what are 3 tips you can give to someone to help improve them on competition day?
Yeah, on competition day.
Or even leading up to competition, how can they become a better competitor?
Yeah, I mean, like leading up to the competition and like, on the competition day is one thing I want to, so especially, I found out like, getting to where I've been, sometimes you just gotta understand that you just gotta be willing to go out there and compete, there's always gonna be some sort of emotions, always. I've been competing a long time, and every time I kind of have that same emotion. You just gotta learn how to ground it, and you gotta understand that whatever you're feeling, your opponent is probably feeling the same, if not worse. So don't let that stop you. And even like you still can have, all those doubts and stuff. It's not gonna stop you from performing. So you gotta understand that the emotions are gonna be there. You just gotta learn how to control them or be able to compete even when you feel that way. And number 2 is just like, try to be as hydrated as possible, and then trying to not repeat what you do in pros, but like trying to focus 100% on your opponent, trying to be in the zone and find whatever that works for you. I can't tell you what it is, so trying to do it as much as possible, trying to figure out if it's going to be breathing for you, if it's going to be a music, just trying to find something that like I'm ready to go. I know what I do for that. When I get in there, it's like I block out all the noise, I block out all the pressure. It's just like, okay, I've done the work, I believe in myself, this is go time, it's me or you. So if you can find something that can put you in that mindset, just go into it. And then don't let doubt get in the way, man. Like I would say, trust your work that you put in, trust that you did you prepare as much as you can, you did for that particular event. And of course, you gotta put in the work to get to that level of, preparation, to get that level of confidence. So just, I'm not saying you're gonna be a professional right away from day one. You need all that preparation. You need that experience to get to that level. So just try to prepare as hard as you can. If you decided that I want to compete, ask questions around, someone who's been there before. Maybe it could be your instructor, it could be your friend, or somebody who helped you get into jiu-jitsu, or who's been competing longer than you do, because there's always something you can learn around, okay? Especially people who've been or done some stuff that you're looking to do, there's always an insight they can share with you that's going to help you a lot. That worked for me by asking questions and like asking guys like, hey, you've been here before, what was your mindset doing this? Just having those little details can help you a lot. So just be open and reach out to people who've already done that, and trying to see what you can learn, 1 or 2 things you can learn, and just understand that there's always going to be different emotions. You just gotta figure out like you can still perform even when you feel that way. I don't know if you can find anybody who say I'm 100% confident without any doubt. We just like good at not showing it. We all do, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you're gonna get. And so my first point is like understand there's always gonna be all these emotions. You just gotta learn to be able to work through that. And it's all part of it. Asking questions around. People who already been there. It could be your sensei, it could be your training partner, somebody who's done what you've done before, and just be open to learn about, everything leading into the competition. And the preparation part, that was the number 2, So number 1, understand there's gonna be emotions. It doesn't matter whenever you start or how long you've been doing it. You just gotta learn to know how to ground it and be in your own zone. And number 2 is just the preparation going into it. The preparation is where the confidence comes from. It's gonna be, you can't find that confidence if you don't put in the work. So you gotta put in, believe and do at the best of your ability. Go out there and put in your best, and then if you put in that, trust the work that you put in. And then you should be good on that. And just ask questions, man. People who've been there before, try to learn from them, and in your own ways, you're gonna have your own experience. And each time, win or lose, it's gonna impact your jiu-jitsu in a positive way. So at the end of the day, I got really good from competing. And my first time I competed, it was really bad. Yeah, I got really bad. And I was a white belt. I went against, a guy who was experienced in judo, and he threw me around. I checked the point. It was like 15 something, and I still have 2 minutes to fight. And after that fight, I was like, fuck. I just got really beat up, and that was when I just got into high school, and initially, man, maybe this is not mine. I'm just gonna go back and play basketball. And then at the same time, you just listen and say, oh, you're just looking for an escape, And my coach was like, you know what went wrong? You should start judo. So I started judo because I lost my first fight against a judo guy. So somehow I got into judo and I got really good at it. And if you watch some of my fight, I really added that to it. So I feel like, win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's going to impact your judo in a good way if you're open to, get better, so.
Well, I appreciate that.
And also, remember to have fun.
Yeah.
Remember to have fun. It's not just the stress. Try to be excited. Look forward to it. Excited for the fights. Not just like, oh my God, I'm stressed. I'm nervous. Sometimes change that nervous into excitement. Yeah.
Perfect. I appreciate that, man. I'm sure people are once again going to find great value in this. We have a couple people that compete that listen to our podcast, and so, or even a couple friends, and I'm sure that they'll find great value in this. So thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.